Sup guys, just got out of the shower. I'm sorry you have to see me like this. Alright, so how about you try this next time you socialize? It's gonna be a game changer if you do this every time. It is freeing, it is liberating, and oh god, it gives me a rush, alright? So what I'm talking about is this. The thing is, a lot of people, this is an issue. Like for a lot of you guys that are trying to get better at making friends, the issue is I'm afraid of what people are gonna think. I don't want to sound stupid. I don't want to sound boring. I don't want to weird them out or whatever because they might think I'm weird and then they're not gonna. That is not a thing for the most part. Okay. So what you should try is to just say the weird thing when it comes to mind, when it pops into your head. Just say it instead of repressing it and be like, oh no, I don't want to be myself. Embrace who you are. Do the weird thing. Say the weird thing. I mean, maybe not if it's like the N-word or whatever, but just do the weird thing. It's so freeing when you let yourself be. And then you're like, I don't care, whatever, like if they like it, all good. If they don't, who cares, I mean, you will stand out among a sea of boring people, Like most people, even though I believe most people can be interesting if you connect with them the right way. Most people, they're not that good at socializing, all right? Which is, by the way, you think you suck at socializing? Most people do. So how about you, watch my videos, read my newsletter. There's a link for it below. Get better at this, get some practice in, and then you will be above average in terms of, in terms of social skills. So anyway, by allowing yourself to say the weird thing, you're going to stand out, right? Are people going to think you're weird in a negative way? Perhaps, yeah, sometimes that's going to be true. Who cares? I mean, I got a video about that, about how, I don't know, I think it's something similar. Maybe I'll put it here somewhere. So that's my point, force yourself to remove this filter that you have. You know what I did just yesterday? I wasn't even socializing. I was at 7-Eleven buying some junk food or whatever. The guy in front of me was buying 3 bottles of water, and I just said, hell yeah, man, water. It's so useless. It doesn't mean anything. But then I had a bit of a chat with him. I was like, where are you from? Whatever. We didn't talk much. It's stupid. So why would you say that? What's the point? Well, the point is to just, I don't know, just to be weird, to say something, to connect with someone, to have a bit of an interaction. And so what I'm saying is you can say whatever you want without consequences. What do you think the consequences are? Are you going to die? Are you going to catch a disease? Is your whole life going to be in shambles if you say that weird thing that comes to your mind? And no. Worst case scenario, you're going to feel embarrassment for a few minutes or maybe for a few hours. And sure, maybe for the years to come, you will look back on that moment and cringe. But isn't it worth it? I think it is, The more you do that, the less you're going to cringe anyway. And listen, you're going to find your people by doing that, right? Because as I was saying, most people are kind of boring and very normal. So once in a while, someone will notice that you're allowing yourself to be yourself and be like, oh, cool, that guy's fun. And I'm not telling you to force yourself to be weird for the sake of it, all right? That's kind of cringe. I'm saying when something pops up into your mind, just let yourself say it. It's okay. You have almost nothing to lose. I'm not going to say absolutely nothing to lose. Maybe, you have this opportunity to get laid and then you say the weird thing and you turn her off. That could be. But in terms of making friends, it can happen as well. Maybe, there's one guy, maybe he's a potential friend, and you say something really weird and then they're like, oh, I don't want to be friends with that guy. But that's the thing. If they don't want to be friends with you because of that weird thing you said, then you're not supposed to be friends. Find your people is what I'm saying. Maybe you're not a weird person and you never have weird thoughts. I doubt it. Everyone has weird thoughts. Should you share all of your weird thoughts? Maybe not. But that's what I'm saying. Do this as an exercise. Force yourself to share the weird thoughts, even the ones that you're not supposed to share. Again, unless it's really gonna get you like in big ass trouble. But I think you'll know. And you know, you'll mess up sometimes. Sometimes I say the weird thing, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But it's all worth it. This is all a game, guys. We probably live in a simulation anyway. Like, who cares? Like, what do you? How are you wasting time not embracing life and your own mortality? You know what I'm saying? Jesus, this will all end at some point. We're gonna die. We are gonna die, aren't we? Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Food for thought, I guess. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right. Again, newsletter down below. Press like, all that thing. And yeah, see you soon.